We have another page which will definitely help you learn something informative and interesting.
And we are going to invite or introduce our highly qualified teacher, who is Mr. Parveen Sharma, who conducting this lesson. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Maftuna. Thank you, Mike. Assalamu alaikum, hurmatli azizlar, dostalar, yoshlar, bolalar, otonalar, khushkilipsiz. That creates a personal connection. You will appreciate that someone from India, maybe teaching English, is able to make a personal connection. You'll be very happy. There'll be a smile on your face that someone is speaking Uzbek. But that creates a personal connection. That may not get us good careers, good jobs. Yes, people will remember you. But after all, it is about business of being employable. So how you reach people in the professional world, being good on the personal side. So we are going to talk about today LinkedIn, which is a professional networking site, and we'll be keeping ourselves on slide 1 first, which will be this title which is there with you, as you can see. Let's go back to the first one because I need to show, the first slide as well, the first picture, which is Burr that way. So you know, in LinkedIn, there are millions of users, and as Uzbekistan is looking at a rise in business, in a progress which is happening in networking with the world, you see this is the data. I mean, Uzbekistan has got 40,000, 40 million, so many hundreds of it. So that's it, and we'll stay here, and this is about something which you can see that we have LinkedIn happening to all of us, and we are doing networking. Why do we need LinkedIn? We are going to talk about today, but you know it already that like Instagram, like Snapchat, or maybe TikTok, or Facebook, or Telegram, this is also a media, but professional media. So let's go to next one, which is King slide, I would say. Next one, please. King slide. And we go to the next picture with which we look at the data which is there. So this is me. I mean, what you see on the screen is the data about Uzbekistan. Let's move on. Next one, King. Yeah, Dr. Rahman. So this is me on LinkedIn. As you can see, certain things, I mean, these arrows, these underlines, all these things I'm going to explain to you so that you can have a good profile on LinkedIn. Please remember, you are selling Uzbek pulav, you're selling somsa, you're selling chocolates. The packaging matters a lot. I mean, it has to be quite serious and impressive when you are doing anything. Look at the profile picture. There's a cover page. There is a button called More, which is taking a black arrow that you can download your LinkedIn profile as a resume, as a CV. Wonderful thing to have. I mean, it's a ready-made thing. You just fill all details on LinkedIn as it is asking you, experience and all that stuff, and then you get it. And then we have got some more features which says custom URL. On LinkedIn, you just need to go to linkedin.com/in, then Parveen Sharma. So I have customized this URL so that I can say it and it is easy to search. So these are certain features, and there's one more thing, which is the description of, you teach this, you have this skill, you have these accomplishments. So below the name, please mention such things which are identifiable and attractive to people. They should know you before they look at the ingredients of your profile. They should just see the profile, the title, the picture has to be formal. I mean, your face should be visible. Without your own image, no one is going to accept you on LinkedIn as a professional presence. So LinkedIn is a professional networking site, a platform, not like Instagram, which is quite personal, on which people like you, appreciate you, they give you a heart, but they may not be happy to give you a job or a business collaboration. So let's move on to the next one, King slide. And we see the next one will come up with some more insights about it. Here it is. So when I'm talking about this, the moment you click on create post, I mean, you'll make a profile, not a difficult thing for you. You will do it. You are the smartest people available to anyone to have a job or a business collaboration. So you look at it, there are certain features, like you can find an expert also. It is not just about I offer myself for work. I can also have someone to work, so you can have expert advice from someone. These are the features, and these are some small things I'm talking about. I mean, Instagram is not just about posting pictures. It is also about some other things which are good to be creative. So LinkedIn also, at this thing, you see, you can collaborate with people here. You can even, celebrate an occasion also. Such things are there on LinkedIn under the post segment. King slide, and we see the next one now, which will talk about maybe some other features of LinkedIn. Next slide, King slide. and we find experts also, as I said. These are the profile sections. You make a profile and then fill all these things. What are these things? Let me read for you. About is there, about you. You need to add your experience. So today, just take a paper and pen, or just collect some folder in which you download all certifications, your diplomas and everything. So collect it somewhere and then start making a profile. Experience, your education, wherever you have been, you need to mention the institution, the duration of it from this year to this year, this year to this year. Then you need to put some licenses and certifications. You know, sometimes what happens is we have accomplishments, we have achievements, but we think that it's so easy. You know, I have it, yeah, but who is going to consider this as an accomplishment? They do. So mention all the things that you believe you achieved and they are professionally relevant. Your projects should be mentioned. You do projects. I'm not talking about birthday parties, but yes, you do organize events also. You do so many things which can be professionally attractive to employers and people who will be your business partners as well. Your volunteering experience should be there. I mean, not the hashar that you do at friend's home or the charity that you do, but still anything which can be connected to professional thing, any volunteer experience should be added. Your skills can be there. Recommendations, this is a wonderful feature. I can ask all my connections on LinkedIn to write about me, because we had a relation in office. We had a student-teacher relation, we had colleagues relation, we had a business partner relation, so people can write about you under recommendations, and you can also give recommendations to them. It's a mutual appreciation, collaboration. So publications, if you publish some articles, some blogs, do have it. Then we have got honors and awards, languages, organizations you are associated with, interests, and the causes. You may be a climate action activist, you may be sustainable development goals activist like SDGs, you can be someone who's working on like helping people in the social part, you're working on inclusiveness, so such things should be known to people. This is all these, I would say, elements or touchstones or hallmarks should be added to your LinkedIn profile. When you will make a profile, they should have something, at least 2 entries should be there. Now, let's move on to the next one, King slide, and then we go to see what is coming up now. Why do we have LinkedIn? I mean, for networking, for jobs and internships, and for certifications also. I just mentioned certifications. I mean, LinkedIn also has its own skill courses that you can have and you can be certified and people can see that you got a certificate. Coursera, edX, such online courses platforms are there, but this is also a good one. On LinkedIn, such things are there. You can search people, like, you know, I type Uzbekistan on LinkedIn search bar. I can easily search companies, I can see, you know, groups, jobs, posts, products. I can talk about courses, schools, companies and services and events also which are happening there. So this is what you can search, and this is not less, I mean this is too much. Networking you can do, jobs you can find, and of course you can do some certifications as well on LinkedIn. King slide, and we move on to have a better understanding of LinkedIn now. How you are going to make an account. So the next slide is going to come up now and we shall see something not equally interesting but far interesting than this one. Yes, please. This is, I appreciate this for the people who are in the Yoshlar generation, because Uzbekistan is rising as a partner to the world, where everyone is coming here to have jobs, to have the BPOs, the logistics industry is rising and everything is there. So you can have jobs, you can do these settings which are there. The first part is there. So please see, such things should be used by you. To search jobs, you can have job alerts, you can make interview preparation also, you can make resume over LinkedIn. You don't need any other application. And recently they have integrated AI as well. I mean, AI can write your posts on LinkedIn. However, I would suggest that you write it yourself. Under the settings part, I would advise all of us to have a kind of internet maturity that we have talked about digital citizenship, we have talked about digital literacy as well. In podcasts, last night I was recording a podcast about digital literacy. So I would say that literacy, that education is, you should know there are privacy settings, some password things, visibility, and all these things. The data privacy should also be seen by you when you're making an account. Let's move on to the next one on LinkedIn. These are certain things that you should not miss. I mean, this is a doctor's prescription. Now, this is open secrets coming up to you. I mean, the secrets which are open. So when you see that bar, ikke, uch, tort, bisht, alte, and then these features 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would not read it. You can just take a screenshot of it maybe, because these are the same things which are going to be part of your learning, be it profile. I would suggest a couple of things about LinkedIn. On Instagram, of course, you can ignore people. On LinkedIn, if you get a message from someone, respond to it. Connect with people with whom you should connect. And sometimes they give you on LinkedIn an option that you can send a message. I mean, a note can go that, you know, I'm Parveen, I'm from India, I wish to connect with you in this regard. They appreciate it. The same person on Instagram may not follow you. The same person on Facebook may not like your comments. But on LinkedIn, that's the protocol that you need to respect professional communication. So these are certain things that you would remember. You are quick readers. You might have read it till now. So these are open secrets from my side on LinkedIn. King a slide and move on to the next one to see something. So the next slide is coming up after this one. People, groups, and community. I appreciate this feature. I mean, when you talk about people, when you talk about groups, when you talk about communities, this connection is required. Fortunately, I'm sharing maybe these few with you. One is a person I know, and he has been doing good work. I have met him a couple of times. I've seen him talking about LinkedIn growth and so much. So Shaukat should be joined by you, and he is the founder and a person who works for IT community. And I'm saying connect with people who can be professionally beneficial to you. Don't be selfish, but don't be less than that. I mean, you of course not be selfish with unethical purpose. Be ethical, be selfish, network well. And this is some Harvard Business Review discussion group. You should join such groups. You work in maybe literature, you work in business, you work in economics, you work in IT. Join such groups on LinkedIn. It is always beneficial. Let's move on to the next one and then see something else coming up. Smart tips. You want me to read it or you will read it? I will say, filters and findings should be used by you. When you search Parveen Kumar Sharma, you can say place, Tashkent, and then you can sort it out. The same way, maybe you do some shopping on kun.uz or you're searching something on Amazon, you're buying something, so you filter it. So do this thing and please connect with people who are reliable. I mean, connect with me, of course. Do connect with me. Search Parveen Sharma or Parveen Kumar Sharma on LinkedIn. Connect with people with whom you can have a positive communication. Search by organization. Verify that they belong to that organization. There are 3 types of connection. First degree are my first connections. Right now, you are my first degree connections. Second degree, friend of friends. And third degree, completely unknown, there's no connection with them. So you know that if you need to connect with me, I mean A, then you can ask me and then I can connect to you. Such things are possible on LinkedIn. When you search for a job and you find that like we are talking about Uz Telecom or we can talk about some other company, it will tell you that 3 of your school colleagues or schoolmates are working there. So you can tell them, hey Parveen, I have heard there is a job and you're working there. So such things are possible on LinkedIn and people don't mind it. LinkedIn is an accepted, acknowledged, helping platform for jobs. Yes, please, let's move on to the next one. Of course, you have seen all these smart tips. These are not to be done. Here it is. The QR code takes you to a website which is called Linktree. Linktree is an aggregator where you can put so many links of you. So that is also not LinkedIn, that is Linktree. So if I've got 10 YouTube links, I can put them there so that I send one link to people. However, LinkedIn remains one platform where you can have a better communication, make an account on LinkedIn, put all details which are required, download your resume, network with sensible people who can be helpful. If not today, then tomorrow they will be helpful. So this is what I had with me. To all of you, Rahmat for listening and watching as well. Back to the team, Mike and Maftuna.
We've learned so much more and we're so impressed by your Uzbek. So
thank you, Rahmat.
Thank you very much, Mr. Parveen Kumar Sharma, for the beneficial lessons. And I think that it's really interesting for the people and entrepreneurs who are wanted to find some kind of workplace for themselves, because most of the successful entrepreneurs are so active in the social networking sites, just like the LinkedIn.
Yes.
Thank you very much and have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much. Good day to you.